Hey guys, Tehlews here. A few days ago, a video was uploaded. It was LXSXL's thoughts on the BattleBears series, and I'm going to attempt to make a video like that because I figure, wait, if he's doing it, I can share my thoughts too because my thoughts aren't much different, but they are different. Now, during the video, he talks about like having to wait for stuff and like all the overhauls. I don't really have much opinion on the overhauls. I haven't played BBG since 2.8, and most people on the forums will know why, family matters and that kind of stuff. And so I haven't been playing much, but I'm sure if I were to play, my opinions wouldn't be much different. Um, I know LXSXL was talking to me on Steam, and he's talking about how the field medic is his favorite heavy weapon, and he talked about this in his video. And then you just add the speed boost, and might take away some damage even more. And even then, it's not that good. So I totally agree with that, and that is totally unnecessary. Um, uh, um, and then like BattleBears TV, we've been waiting for that for a very long time. I think I've been a fan of BattleBears since 2010. And I can't remember when they announced it. I think it was 2012 or 2011. But I've been waiting, and I probably still will. But when the time comes, and it finally does come, it may not gain the amount of popularity that Skyfu wants because they made so many people wait. Now that's just my thoughts. I think Skyvu does a good job with making the games and making them good. It appeals to a lot of different age ranges. I mean, look at me, I'm 23. I play games that 10-year-olds play probably. And they're good at appealing to many different age ranges, which is what I like about them so much. And I don't want that to go away. But like they're starting to gain popularity in like the younger age ranges, and I don't they need to like, because BattleBears Gold used to be you skill was required to win a game. Now all you need is a lot of weapons. Now, I own everything that costs gas. Everything before 2.8 that costs gas. I owned it. And I own pretty much everything that costs gas, and no skins. I don't own all the weapons. I own everything that costs gas besides skins. And I like BattleBears Gold and BattleBears everything so much, but with the more younger folk, like 12 and under, starting to play the game, it's becoming more of a and Skyler's trying to make it appeal to them more than making it appeal to older people like me and like 14 and up children and adults. It's We're drifting away from playing BattleBears because Skyvu took BattleBears Gold and said, this is great, but it needs to appeal more to the younger kids. Let's boost everything so that all you need to do boost everything's damage and speed and everything, boost everything's speed and health, lower the damage, and make everything extremely cheap. or extremely expensive. And then now it's a pay to win. When back when I started playing in 2010, 2000, I don't remember. It was a while back in BattleBears Royale, like 1.2, I think, is when I started playing. But back then, you just need to be good. You didn't really have to. You could be an Alpha Pro with the base setup. You did no specials or whatever at the time. You didn't have to have any of those other weapons. All you needed to have was experience. Experience counted for everything. And and generally, if you were playing on a diamond account when you weren't even that good, people felt threatened. Diamonds were extremely rare to come by. Now they're everywhere. I'll try and play a match. I'm level 47, and I'm a diamond. I think 20,000 skill, or maybe 22,000. I don't know. I'm in that range. So I played was a while ago. So I'd get on a private match, and you can only see their level back in 2.8. I don't know if you might still be able to only see their level now, but you can only see the level, so you didn't know what rank they were. I mean, you could take a guess, like a level 2 person was probably green or something like that. You go in, they're all diamonds. You go to another match, all diamonds. I've had several experiences like that. You know what those diamonds have? They probably have every weapon and skin in the game. They'd always have really fancy skins, and I'm just playing on like a whitest story or just base skin or OC Overclocked Oliver because that was free a while ago. And so I just think that's really stupid how they did that. And I liked it. I like BattleBears Gold a lot better in BattleBears Royale. And this guy who keeps coming out with new characters when they should be focusing on like new weapons. Does Sanchez still have only 2 melees? Yeah, that's a problem. Let's see, I'm trying to think of other ones. Does Astoria still only have 4 melees and they're all pretty much the same thing? Be more creative, because Astoria, it's not working for me. A good example, Team Fortress 2. They have all sorts of different weapons, and I know Team Fortress 2 has been around a lot longer, or like just Team Fortress 2, that series. It's been around a lot longer than BattleBears, but I think it's a good example to bring up, because Team Fortress 2 has... If you take a look at the inventory slot of someone who has a lot of weapons, which means not me, you can see some of the weapons in BattleBears Gold, just by looking at them and not knowing the name, you can guess who they're for. Like hand cannon, I mean, sure, you could, just the look of it, you'd guess engineer. I mean, maybe Tillman, but no, because it's not big enough for him. You have to look at the size and all that stuff, what it looks like, the skin. Another thing, and like the melees in Team Fortress 2, like for the Pyro, there's a sign. There's this sign he just swings around, and another one's but yeah. Signs, and then the heavy has gloves, like Riggs and BattleBears Gold, but yeah, I just think people, when I say I want BattleBears to be like Team Fortress 2, a lot of people probably disagree with me, but that's not what I'm saying. I want it to be similar to Team Fortress 2 because I enjoy that game so much. It's great. I don't know. I don't have a lot of time on my hands all the time, but I have, I think, close to 100 hours in that game, and I know everyone else will be like, oh, I have several thousand hours, and then they'll be like a member for several years. I've been a member of Steam since December, this December, and I have 100 hours in Team Fortress 2, but I also have 100 hours in Star Wars Battlefront 2. I have 100 hours in Civilization 5. I have 100 hours. It adds up. I don't spend all my. I have a lot of games. Well, not that many. I have like 18 or something. But I spend my time throughout those, and I want BattleBears to be like that. So you can go in get for the younger folk. You get home from school, oh my gosh, I can't wait to play BattleBears, or if you have a phone, you just play it on the bus or something. So you go home and you play like a match, then you get changed, and then you play another match, and you keep playing, and then your mom tells you to get off and do some chores or something, and then you're like, oh, okay, after I die, and then you die 3 times, and then you finally get up. That's how my childhood was, at least. And so, I want Skyvoo to appeal more to the older people more than the younger people, because I think BattleBears could make for something amazing if it was the way it is now. If you took all the weapons, everything except minus Sanchez, because he's kind of pointless. He doesn't really add any. That's another thing. The classes, a lot of the classes don't add anything to the game. Sanchez, he doesn't really add anything to the game, and his glue bombs are still overpowered, to my knowledge. And Botch, he's too fast and too high of attack. And what does he add to the game? A new map and some cool weapons, but that's about it. I think this is gonna be really, really like sacrilegious, making fun of BattleBears and stuff. But I don't think BattleBears is a good game anymore. I don't think it's a good game anymore. And that might just be. That's just my opinion. I don't think BattleBears is a very good game anymore, because the classes, they're either overpowered, underpowered, or don't add anything to the game, just for marketing. And I think Skyway should be focusing their time on balancing and creating new weapons for the other classes that everyone likes. The classes that I think are good, everything up to Graham. Graham's good, I mean. But everything after Graham is awful. I don't want to be. If I get 2 more bad classes, I think I'm done, because that's just, it's crap. And I can't take it anymore. I can't. So 2 more bad classes, and I'm done. But I'll probably change that, because BattleBears is awesome. Or at least, I don't really. LXSXL talked about his opinions on the class, on the designs for the characters. I like nothing. BattleBears Ultimates. Oh, excited. I beta tested for it. It's a good game and all. Controls are a bit floaty. But yeah. Game BattleBears Ultimate is really, really kind of stupid, because all he really did is he took BattleBears Gold, added some characters, changed the design, made new maps, changed the design of the game, and made a game. I mean, the whole clan base is cool, but you could have just done that to BattleBears Gold, because BattleBears Ultimate is kind of pointless. That's just my opinion. I mean, I think it's kind of pointless because all the updates, all the things you added to BattleBears Ultimate, you could have just as easily done to BattleBears Gold. But I see what you're doing because fans always itch for a new game. So when you announce a new game and it just turns out to be a version of a different game, they'll eat it up. It's nuts. But I think after a while, BattleBears Ultimate, I don't think will go anywhere. I mean, it'll be pretty popular for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, somewhere in that range. But after that, no more. That's my philosophy. That's my prediction. But BattleBears Gold, you guys will start updating it and start focusing on weapons and balancing because more and more people want new weapons and more balanced classes and weapons and stats and all that. And then BattleBears Ultimate will be dead. But then BattleBears Gold, because everything is balanced and there's a lot of weapons, creative, and add stuff to and add things to the game and new classes that add to the game. BattleBears Gold will hit the charts like they didn't see it. They won't see it coming. BattleBears Gold is pretty popular. I'd say maybe 50,000 people play it. Because Skybo TV has 30,000 subscribers, 25,000 subscribers. So I'd assume BattleBears Gold has maybe 50,000 players, maybe 40,000 players. That'll go up like you would not believe. After you make some of those updates that need to happen, that should have happened already, it'll top the charts. I swear. So, I don't know how I'm gonna end this. Oh, BattleBears Fortress. I really like that game. I mean, it's fun. I'll pull out my Nexus and mess around with it. I also I really like BattleBears Zero. I remember when it was released, I had one of my buddies over, and we bought it at the same time, and we played for like 3 hours in multiplayer. But I haven't played any BattleBears in a while because my tablet is broken. But yeah, as soon as it gets fixed, I'll be back on the list. I don't think I have anything else to say. And I know LXSXL was going to do a 2-part, but I think this is going to be it for me. So yeah. Make sure, and this is all my opinion, and even if you do disagree with it, please bear with us. What I did there, yeah. Bear with us as we do this series kind of thing. Because we're trying to make a difference in the BattleBears community by suggesting ideas, by basically, we want to change BattleBears as you know it. We want to change it to be the perfect game, basically. To be what everyone wants it to be. Because I know a lot of people probably like BattleBears the way it is. But you know what? All the people that like BattleBears the way it is now are newbies. They just showed up, pretty much. I'd say 90% of the people who like BattleBears the way it is now have been playing BattleBears for a week or less, for maybe a month or less. So yeah, that's all I have to say. And make sure to like and subscribe. And we always have new stuff coming out. Not very often anymore, but you know, well, we do our best. See ya.